Hey, so we get this question all the time. If you have equity in your home, should you use a credit line against that equity in your home and use some of that money to buy an investment property? Here's our thoughts on that. First, we know tons of people who do that, but there's two things you should consider. The first thing is, you have to take into consideration the cost of carrying that credit line. So when you take that money from your credit line, how much is it costing you every month? And is that going to put you in a difficult situation to maintain the mortgage and the payments on your own home? If it is, don't do it. The place that you live in is really important, so don't overstretch yourself. And then second, you should also look at the investment property and look at the carrying costs of the investment property and include the carrying costs that you're going to be paying on your credit line into the carrying costs on the investment property. And when you do that, does the investment property produce enough income to pay for both the mortgage, the property tax, the insurance, and the interest payments on your credit line? If it does, it may be worth considering. If it doesn't, it's not our favorite solution. So two things to remember. Don't overstretch yourself on your primary place of residence. Make sure you're not overstretching yourself. Leave yourself some equity in your property. And second, the investment property should be able to carry everything and still be cash flow positive. Those are the two things that come to mind. And lastly, not all banks like or will approve of you using your credit line as a down payment to buy investment property. You're going to want to talk to your mortgage broker or your banker about that so that you know all the details around that before you get started. Hopefully you found that helpful. Until next time, your life, your terms.